how are you? Good afternoon. I hope everybody is doing well. It's kind of muggy here where I am. Hope the weather is better for you wherever you are. I'm Karen Rich, and I'm a girl's girl who totally believes in lifting others up to become their best. I love locking arms with other women, and there's this cute quote out there that talks about fix another girl's crown without telling her. In one word, that's me. I just am all about that. So I just wanted to come to you guys today to talk to you about something that really inspired me. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Hope you're having a good day, honey. Talk about the lies that we tell ourselves. And I was inspired because I recently read the book Girl, Wash Your Face by, oh my goodness, what's her name? Hollis is her last name, and I can't think of her first name. Rachel Hollis, thank you. Rachel Hollis, who has a blog, but she wrote this, she wrote this book called Girl, Wash Your Face, and lots of people love this book, myself included. But, one of the things she really touches upon in each chapter are the lies that, we tell ourselves, and then a little bit about how we tell ourselves that lie, and then how she's handled it. So, hey, Sharon, how are you? Hope it's nice there in New Jersey. Who out there has read Girl, Wash Your Face? I would love to know if you guys have read it and loved it as much as I did. And if you haven't read it, I would certainly read it. But I'm not going to obviously talk about what her lies are because they're not necessarily my lies. So, hey, Judy, how are ya? Another New Jersey. Hey, Suanna, how are you? So I'm not going to talk about her lies, but again, the name of the book is Girl, Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis, and you can certainly read that. But I just was sitting down to talk about what lies do we tell ourselves, and obviously bringing it back to myself. What lies do I tell myself? And I'm going to talk about a few of those, and starting with what is a lie really? A lie to me is a limiting belief. It's something that we're telling ourselves that's limiting our beliefs in ourselves. And I've become very warm and fuzzy and comfy with what limiting beliefs are lately because I am certainly guilty of limiting what I can do in terms of everything in life, whether it's business or family. So something really close to my heart. The first thing that I was thinking about is I can't blank. How many of us can fill in that sentence? I can't blank. I can't succeed in my business. I can't lose weight. I can't find the right man, blah, 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 blah. First off, girl, turn that can't into a positive. I am very much aware of what I put out in the world these days in terms of my posturing. I really try, if I can, not to use the word can't. Let's turn that can't into a can, because simply doing that is going to tell the universe that you're going to do this thing and you're making it real. Do not use those limiting words, and can't is certainly one of those. Second, I've seen it so many times. Anybody, whether you want big goals, small goals, can achieve whatever it is that they want. But what's the issue here when you say you can't? What is that? Have you really tried? Let's be honest with ourselves. Like, you can say everything that you want about anybody else, but have you tried? Has there been proper effort put into what that goal is? Are you doing the right work to get to that goal? And what are you going to do to ensure that you get to that goal? So what are you going to do to ensure that that blank happens? Let's try, instead of saying I can't blank, fill in the blank, let's say I can, and this is how I'm going to do it. That has been something that has really been helpful for me. The second lie, I think sometimes, myself included, we tell ourselves is it's helpless. Well, again, anything is going to take time. Helpless to me seems like a very harrowing word. And whatever situation is making you feel helpless is more than likely not going to turn around in a second. So number one, you need to give it some time. But again, let's be really, really careful about what we're using in terms of this. Everybody has a quote unquote helpless situation that happens to them. But what words are you putting out into the universe? Hey, Randy, how are you, love? What words are you putting out into the universe? What words are you putting that are positive into your brain? Just think about that. Again, next time there is a situation that feels helpless. Hey, Steve, how are you? Thanks for joining us. What words are you putting out into the universe that's making your brain accept whatever helpless situation is happening? You can feel those emotions of being helpless. I'm certainly not telling you that you should never feel a way. Your feelings are your feelings, and certainly, please always have feelings. But what I'm trying to say is that you know deep down inside what you can do to help yourself. And sometimes you just have to go trial and error. Try one thing, it may not work, but you're getting closer and closer, and you will figure it out. You will figure it out. So again, be careful how you're posturing yourself in a situation. Feel the emotion, but bring positivity to it and not negativity. Sharon, the name of the book that I was referencing before is Girl Wash Your Face, and the author is Rachel Hollis, Hollis, and it's amazing. I think I have it on my Kindle, but I also read it in the car, and it was kind of awesome. My new favorite thing is Audible, so I listen to a lot of my books because I'm in the car so much. Definitely check it out. Even on Audible, you can probably get, or even on Amazon, you can hear like a little snippet of it, or even on your Kindle, just get a little piece of it if you want to give a read to it. The third thing is a big one to me because I grew up watching, what's his name? Oh God. Richard Simmons and Jane Fonda. This lie that I tell myself all the time is that you got to go to the gym to lose weight. And you know what, folks? Not true. We were so trained that you have to stay in that gym hour after hour. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Thanks for coming on. We were trained that we have to be in that gym hour after hour after hour. Now, don't get me wrong. Going to the gym is great, but you are not going to lose weight at the gym if you do not change your mindset. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's really a little frizzy, but hey, Beth, thanks for joining us. You are not going to change that dial on the scale without changing your mindset and without changing what you're eating. So going to the gym does not equal losing weight. And I have learned that the really hard way, and not in a fun way, but a hard way. So you don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. Again, gym is a great idea for toning, but to lose weight, you just need to be an active person, change the mindset, and change what's going in there, guys. Can't keep eating all those carbs and sugar and expect yourself to lose weight. The fourth lie is something that is really close and near and dear to my heart, and it's something that most of you who know me are aware of this topic in my life. And this topic is that doctors are God. And on the eve of my little girl's 7th birthday, I have friends who I know could be watching who are going through hardships medically for themselves. And this is what I want to say, that I'm sure, Erin, if you're still on here as a nurse, you can absolutely verify that doctors are not God. And let me tell you, there is no doctor unlike a NICU doctor who has more of a God complex. I will tell you that. And rightly so, because they literally see miracles happen more so than anybody else. And I get that. However, I know that miracles happen because I have a miracle. Just to give you the short end of it is that my surviving twin, my little girl, who's going to be 7 tomorrow, was born severely early. She was born 17 weeks early, and she had about a 3 to 5% chance of even surviving. And I was not letting that number be, I was making that number 100%. I was sure that this girl was going to make it, and you know what? She did. Now, I'm not suggesting that me putting out into the universe that she was going to survive is what did it. Certainly we had good medical care, but I will tell you, keeping that positive attitude, staying by her side every single second of the day that I could, telling her that she was going to be okay, talking to her, holding her, letting her feel me. Doctors are not God. They cannot ultimately tell you what is going to happen in this world. And maybe, God forbid, you have a kind of cancer or an illness or a sickness or any kind of disease. I'm certainly not saying that you should not seek treatment. I should. But I think what I have seen, and I've seen it with so many other people, is when we tell the universe in a positive way that we are not going to accept no for an answer. Hey, Amy, oh my gosh, so good to see you. When we tell the universe that we are not taking no for an answer, and that is what I did with my little girl. So I am just here to tell you that doctors are not God. I hope everybody should always be healthy and happy, but please know that I think some of the posturing of how we deal with serious things certainly helps us in terms of what we're putting out in the universe. So those are just a couple of the things that came to mind for me. But seriously, what are you guys telling yourself? What lies are you telling yourself that are limiting your goals and your dreams and the things that you're doing? Sit down today, just think about this. You know, my wish is just for you to just think about what I was saying and what are the lies that you're telling yourself, and how can you switch them? How can you put more positivity out into the universe? I think that is just so important with so much going on in the world that we have no control over. We have control over what we say and what we do, and we control our destinies. Whether it's wanting to be healthy, whether it's wanting to lose weight, whether it's wanting to be a billionaire. Anything is possible if we put our minds to it. But again, it doesn't happen overnight. We gotta put the right mindset and work into it. That's all I have for you guys. And hey, Manny, how are ya? And hey, Pat, how are ya? Thanks for joining us, guys. PM me if you have any questions that you would like to ask me, or if I can help you in any way formulate your list or tackle any issues that you have. But again, just please remember that the world is your oyster and anything is possible. That's it. Have a great day, guys, and I loved seeing you. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye.